So everyone, this week's competition is a custom Talaria R that you can win for just 99p. So let's get building it. It's time for the front wheel, but not this one. We are going to use a set of SM Pro wheels. So we're going to whip off the brake disc and then put that on the new wheel. I absolutely love this snap-on gun. So easy to use. If anyone wants that wheel, give us a shout. I'll do your deal. This is more like it. We've got the 19 front. We're gonna go for a 16 rear. That is the best setup in our opinion on these bikes. We've gone for the black rim, black spokes, red hub, red nipple. These things look sick. And we've gone for the Dunlop Geomax front and rear. And yeah, let's get them fitted. So you will see these are directional. You've got the arrow there. So just make sure you are putting it on the right side. Obviously put a little bit of Loctite on there. We'll put them all in place and then we go around afterwards and we'll torque everything up. So a little bit of grease on the spacers. So you've got the rubber seal in there. Just make sure that it is in there. Sometimes it can get trapped. So yeah, and then you can push it round. That'll help it go in if it is getting stuck. So you just need to get it all lined up. Make sure you don't get any grease on the brake disc, of course. And should do a little bit of adjustment, but it should just slot straight in. Again, just go around, nip them all up, and then just go and torque them afterwards. We've got the front mud guard, which is actually zip tied here. So make sure you remove that first. Oof. Again, I'm not liking the look of this wheel. So let's get it taken off and put the SM Pro on. Get the chain off, make sure it doesn't scratch the swinging arm. So whilst the wheel's off, we're going to switch up the linkage. We've got this fully charged one and it is looking incredible in the red. Just sneak through here. Out with the old, in with the new. I think this looks much better. So as you can see, it's so much easier to maneuver around here without the wheel in place. Much less frustrating and you can get straight to it. So that's it in place. So let's get it tightened up and then we'll chuck on the rear wheel. So time for the rear wheel. We're going to take the brake disc off, put that on the new wheel, and then we're going to put the upgraded sprocket. I'm going to whip off the sprocket on here, use the bolts. Let's get cracking. We have got a new sprocket. Same size as the standard one, so it won't change anything, but it just looks good. Make sure you put plenty of grease on the axle. And I'll let you in on a little secret. This build was supposed to be a 72 volt Talaria Sting Pro, but the wheels have changed, so the Sting R ones do not fit. We had these beautiful SM Pro ones in stock, ready to go, so that's why we've changed it up, and I'm glad I have, because it's going to look mega. I think the wheels make the bikes, especially with the stock 19s. I'm not a fan of them. You get the chain all in place so you don't have to stretch it. So that's the wheels fitted. They look so much better than the stock ones. We're going to get the handlebars on next, and then we'll transform the bike with a custom graphics kit and seat cover. This is what we need. Put the spacer on, and then put the headset on. I actually like the handlebars quite facing forward, so as high as they can in terms of the bend. Personal preference, and I also like the levers face down as much as possible as well. So we'll just get all the cables plugged in, and make sure you line them all up as well, because it can be, they are directional. You can see the little arrows. It's not difficult, but if you're in a rush and you're not concentrating, you would be able to knacker the pins. We've got the brake sensors connected. I'm sure the lucky winner will be taking those off. So we'll get the seat and the subframe taken off right now. It'll all come off together, much easier to do that, and then we can put the stickers on whilst the seat's off. And yeah, it's just a much quicker process. You've got 2 4mm Allen keys here, and then you've got 4 5mm Allen keys for the subframe. I've got a plug in here, so you just need to disconnect the plug first. So as you can see, you've just got this one cable to the rear light. You just need to undo that. And this should come straight off. We've just got these screws in here, and then you can get to the front part of where the seat's bolted on. So you just whip this off, this plastic cover. You can see you can get to the bolts there. So just take off these 3 screws, and then that will release the seat, and we'll take off the standard seat cover and put on the custom one. You can see you've got all the staples here, all around there, so we're just going to take them off with a staple remover, and then we'll get it all lined up with the new cover, and we'll get it put on. I'm not going to lie, I'm not a massive fan of doing this, but needs must. It looks so much better. Like the standard seat covers, not the best looking, and as soon as it gets wet and muddy, you just slide off the back of it, so we always put the custom seat covers on. All the staples are taken off. We'll take this off now, and we'll put on the custom cover. Much grippier. We'll get a staple gun, get it loaded up with staples, and let's get it. Love the compressor noise. I usually like to get it started when I'm doing the Talaria ones at the rear, just so I can get that perfectly matched up with there, and then I'll move to the front. Ooh, that does sound good. Make sure it's all lined up with the seat. You can see there it follows a pattern. I'll make sure the ribs are straight, everything like that. Excited to see this build. It's getting to the point now where I'm imagining what it's going to look like, and I'm thinking it's going to look sick. The best thing about this, you're going to watch this video and you can win it. I've got this side to do. Getting too excited there. Oh, that one didn't like it. Liking the colourway, so you've got the red on top, the black ribs, just to break it up a little bit, but there you go. I think that's pretty perfect to me. She's done. So what do you reckon to the stealth finish? No graphics, just black. I think it looks pretty cool. We did one a couple of months ago. Bit of contact cleaner, make sure it sticks perfectly. Ooh, perfect. We've got the seat and the subframe assembled now with the graphics installed. So let's put it back into place and then we'll put the rest of the graphics on. So even if you don't want to enter any of the competitions, our sister company, Extreme Moto, supplies all the bikes and parts that you'll see in this video. And voila. So now we've just got the pegs to go, the colour on them, with the circlet, and you've got the washer there. So I just use like a little pick to get in behind the circlet. It just pushes off, make sure you don't drop it. It is a nightmare, especially with this flooring. So that's it, the bike's finished and it looks immaculate, even if I do say so myself. So if you want to be in with a chance of winning this incredible bike, head to our website, extreme-competitions.co.uk, grab some tickets, and I could be calling you live on Sunday to say that you've won this bike. Good luck.